Okay, let's unpack this a bit. Imagine your home, warm or cozy, even when it's really cold outside. That's usually thanks to your boiler, right? So today we're taking a closer look at boiler services, especially what it means for folks living in Mission. Our goal here is to help you understand what these services are, why they're actually super helpful for your home, and how choosing local experts can make a really big difference. We've been looking at info from a company called Pacific Blue Mechanical. They're experts in this field. So maybe let's start simply. What exactly are boiler services?
Right. Well, what's interesting is that boiler services are kind of like giving your home's heating system a complete checkup. They fix boilers when they break, sure, but also clean them to keep them running efficiently. And they put in new ones when it's time for an upgrade. Basically, it keeps your house warm and, importantly, safe. They do things like regular checks, fixing problems quickly, even emergencies at night, and making sure everything's safe to operate.
Okay, that makes sense. A full checkup. So here's where it gets interesting for me. Why is it so important to get these checkups often? Instead of just waiting for something to break down?
Yeah, that's a great question. Regular checkups are super important because, well, they stop big problems before they even start. Think of it like going to the dentist to avoid a cavity, right?
Good analogy.
It makes your boiler live longer and use less energy, which, of course, saves you money. And it keeps everyone in the house safe. That's key. If your boiler starts making funny noises or your heat isn't even, maybe your energy bill suddenly spikes, those are kind of like your boiler saying, hey, I need some help here.
Okay, signals to watch out for. And you mentioned Mission earlier. Why is it extra important that these services are local, right there in Mission?
The local part. Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, local experts in Mission, they really know the local weather patterns. Like how cold it actually gets, what kind of heating systems work best for the types of homes common in the area. They get it. Plus, they can respond much faster when you really need them, like for an emergency call-out.
Faster response? Yeah, that's huge in winter.
Exactly. And they know all the specific rules and codes for boilers right there in your town. So it means you're getting, the best advice and the quickest help tailored for your home and Mission.
That makes total sense. So, okay, besides just being warm and safe, which are obviously big deals, what are the other, big good things about getting professional boiler help?
Oh, there are quite a few big benefits, actually. First, you save money. That's a big one. Professional services help your boiler work more efficiently, so it uses less energy, and your bills go down. Makes sense, right?
Lower bills, always good.
Definitely. And fixing small things early stops those really big, expensive repairs later on. Second, your boiler lasts longer. With good regular care, your boiler can last for many, many years, sometimes 15 years or even more.
Wow, 15 years. That's impressive.
It is. It delays needing a whole new system. Third, your home is super safe. Experts check those really important safety parts, make sure there are no dangerous leaks like carbon monoxide or other problems, just protecting everyone inside.
Safety first, absolutely.
And fourth, something people might not think about. Your home value can go up. A well-cared-for boiler makes your house look better to potential buyers. It can actually increase your home's value, especially since, winters in Mission can get pretty chilly. Reliable heat is a plus.
Okay, saving money, longer life, safety, and home value. That's quite a list. It really sounds like a great idea to keep it checked regularly. So what's maybe one quick thing folks can listen or look for if they suspect their boiler is getting a bit grumpy and might need some help soon?
Good question. A key one. If you start hearing strange banging or gurgling sounds from the unit itself, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Or if you see water leaking around it, that's a clear sign. Also, if your heat just isn't coming on like it should or it's patchy, those are usually pretty big signs. Your boiler is basically saying, hey, I need attention.
Yeah.
And for any big problems, definitely call a professional helper. Don't try to fix major things yourself.
Right. Safety again. Good advice. So to kind of wrap things up, today we dove into boiler services, specifically there in Mission. We learned how keeping them checked by local experts like the team at Pacific Blue Mechanical really helps keep your home warm, safe. And it even helps your wallet in the long run, protects your investment. So maybe next time you're thinking about your home systems, ask yourself, what other things could a local expert help with, to keep everything running great and potentially save you money down the road? Something to think about.